this person you're trusting is under the influence of black magic and may betray you soon. Archangel Michael says, tonight, you must hear this. There's someone around you, close, smiling, pretending, but they are not acting out of their own will anymore. Their actions are being controlled by a darker force, a black magic spell that has slowly taken over their intentions and their energy. It started quietly. The changes in their behavior were subtle at first, delayed responses, sudden silence, and awkward hesitations when they speak with you. They began forgetting your kindness, treating your loyalty like a burden. You gave them your trust because they once stood beside you during your struggles. But now, that same person is holding a secret in their heart that can endanger your peace and blessings. In their pockets lies a message, a symbol, or perhaps even an object charmed with unnatural energy, planted by someone who envied your light. The spell wasn't meant to hurt you directly, but to shift this person's heart against you slowly and silently. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their recent decisions feel unlike them because they're no longer fully in control. Their laughter may sound the same, but their intentions are not aligned with the light you once knew in them. You're beginning to sense that something around them feels heavy, unfamiliar, even cursed. What they don't realize is that the moment they began speaking with a particular woman, a woman older in age but youthful in dark practices, the spell began shaping. This woman knows your name. And she knows how important you are in the spiritual realm. She couldn't reach you directly, so she chose someone dear to you as a vessel. And now, the trap is almost ready. This person you trust might do something in the next few days that will shock you deeply. Archangel Michael says, watch for the moment when they avoid your eyes during an emotional conversation. That will be your first true sign. Their soul is conflicted between their real self and the manipulated version being created by black magic. They may begin repeating words that sound planted. They may accuse you of things you never said. Or worse, they may hand over something you gave in confidence to someone working against you. Type Amen to get blessing 721. Not long ago, they visited a place that smelled of burnt herbs and strange oils, perhaps unknowingly. But the scent followed them back. It lingered in their hair, their clothes, and more importantly, it latched onto their spirit. That's when they began dreaming of you in strange ways. Dreams of betrayal. Dreams of anger. Dreams planted by the one who cast the spell. This person has not yet done the act of betrayal, but it's close. The spell has one final requirement, a lie spoken to you, from their lips, wrapped in fake sincerity. Once they speak this lie, something will break. Your trust. Your heart. Maybe even a piece of your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 498. Your spirit has already been warned. That strange tension you feel around them lately isn't paranoia, it's protection. Your angels are trying to show you glimpses of the truth before it strikes fully. Pay close attention to what they say about your dreams, your plans, and your money. Any comment that feels like doubt, criticism, or coldness may not be coming from them but from the whisper of the magic controlling them. Archangel Michael is standing between you and this unseen attack. But even he cannot stop it unless you are alert and spiritually grounded. This message is not to make you fear but to awaken you. Their betrayal may happen in a message, a meeting, or even a shared secret being told to the wrong ears. And when it does, the one who cast the spell will celebrate briefly, believing they have succeeded. But they forgot one thing: you are protected by a divine order stronger than any dark ritual. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Soon, this person will be invited somewhere, a home, a gathering, or even a call, that seems harmless. But that invitation is part of the ritual's next phase. There, they will be shown something. Something about you. A fake story, a photo, a twisted truth. And that moment will be the final trigger. If they believe the lie, they will act against you with the idea that they're helping themselves. But if they resist, they may fall sick or experience unusual setbacks as the magic pushes harder. You may notice their skin tone changing subtly, or their voice carrying strange tones when they speak your name. You may feel drained after speaking with them. Don't ignore it. Archangel Michael says, when you feel this drain, retreat and protect yourself in silence. Do not confront them with fire. Instead, guard your peace, your property, and your plans. They are not your enemy, but they are being used by one. And that is what makes this moment critical. Type Amen to get blessing 556. The one casting the spell is known for rituals involving personal belongings. Be careful, something you gave this person, even unintentionally, may have ended up in the wrong hands. A shirt, a photo, a letter. They have taken it to an isolated room filled with candles and silence and spoken your name with their eyes shut tight. The energy summoned was not just from the earth, it was pulled from a darker lineage, fueled by old jealousy and buried hatred. This is not just an emotional betrayal, it is a spiritual hijacking. The good news? The spell can be undone. But it must be exposed first. And for that, you need to watch for 3 clear signs: sudden silence from this person, avoidance of your home or touch, and a new obsession with your past mistakes. Type Amen to get blessing 391. They may suddenly say things like, I heard something about you, or someone told me a strange thing. That's when you'll know they've been pulled into the web. Archangel Michael is preparing a reversal. But you need to assist by protecting your space. Smudge your entrance. Hide any items with your handwriting. Be cautious of food, drink, and unexpected gifts. Someone is trying to drain your destiny through deception and magic. But their plan is flawed, they underestimated your divine protection. The person under the influence may cry later. They will regret betraying you. But until then, you must step into wisdom, not emotion. Type Amen to get blessing 882. Soon, a conversation will expose everything. A friend or stranger may accidentally say too much. That's the moment you'll know it's true. Their betrayal will not destroy you, it will wake up your spiritual strength. You will rise from this. But you must act smartly. Stay calm. Don't reveal your awareness too soon. Archangel Michael has placed a light over your door. Anyone who crosses it with evil intention will face consequences in dreams and in daylight. You may notice them struggling with sleep, talking strangely, or becoming suddenly obsessed with spiritual symbols. That's the magic pulling them deeper into darkness. But they can still be saved. You can still walk away unharmed. Type Amen to get blessing 279. Someone around you who has always acted like an observer will suddenly come forward. They know what's going on. They've seen the rituals, the shifts, the lies. They've stayed silent until now, but not anymore. Their voice will guide you back to clarity. You will soon receive a call or message meant to make you question this person's loyalty. Don't ignore it. Don't block it. That message is the final clue that confirms everything. Archangel Michael says, your angels have gathered spiritual evidence. And soon, the energy of the one behind this will break and scatter. Type Amen to get blessing 639. Let go of fear. Move into faith. Be aware but not afraid. The one who is betraying you may not even realize what they're doing. But the energy behind them is real. It's not imagination. It's not exaggeration. It's black magic fed through emotion, connection, and spiritual loopholes. But the divine realm has closed the doors on this spell. Now it's just time to watch it collapse. Every act against you will be reversed. Every dark intention will face light. And every cursed object will soon burn under divine flame. Type Amen to get blessing 999. And finally, when you feel the urge to cry or withdraw, understand it is not weakness, it is your spirit cleansing itself of unseen harm. You are protected. You are covered. You are not alone. This betrayal will not be your downfall, it will be your upgrade. Stay alert. Stay pure. Stay powerful. Archangel Michael says, the betrayal they plan will turn into a blessing you didn't expect. The circle is closing. The darkness is being revealed. And your divine reward is approaching. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The clock is ticking. The energy around this person is not stable anymore, it's restless, pulsing, and trying to find a way out. That's why they've been making strange choices lately, acting impulsively, saying things they later forget. When you speak to them now, listen for gaps in their memory. Observe their emotions. Their confusion is not random, it's a side effect of the dark influence wrapped around them. There is a woman, possibly older or middle-aged, who is connected to this entire chain of betrayal. She is not new in the spiritual world, she is deeply rooted in rituals, curses, and spiritual manipulation. She has always envied people with light, and when your name came up, she saw an opportunity to pull someone close to you into her circle of control. Type Amen to get blessing 888. That woman used to smile at you. Or maybe she was introduced to you once in passing. At that moment, she scanned your energy, and realized you were chosen. But she also knew she couldn't get to you directly. So, she selected the one person she knew you wouldn't suspect. This person, someone you may call friend, partner, family, or ally, became the key to her wicked plan. But what she didn't calculate was how powerful your inner spirit is. You are awakening now. You are becoming aware. That weak thread of doubt growing in your mind about them, it's not confusion. It's spiritual intuition. Type Amen to get blessing 313. You may have noticed flickering lights recently, or strange behavior from animals around your home. That's not coincidence. The spirit world is signaling you. There are whispers being exchanged behind your back. Conversations are happening in your absence. But every word spoken against you will soon return to its sender. This person is being spiritually used like a puppet, but even they are beginning to feel something is wrong. Their body is reacting. They may fall ill. They may start feeling constant fatigue or headaches. That's because your spiritual team is not standing silent anymore. Archangel Michael says, a sword of protection has been drawn over your life. It is invisible but fierce. No attack, whether spiritual or emotional, will succeed. But still, your awareness is required. The trap is nearly complete. You must not give them your secrets right now. Stay quiet. Observe. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Soon, a document or a message involving your name will be presented. It may be altered, misused, or misunderstood. This will be the final attempt to shake your foundation. Do not react with emotion. React with wisdom. Allow the divine realm to step in before you speak. There will be a night soon when you cannot sleep. You'll feel pressure in your chest or hear faint ringing in your ear. That's the divine warning echoing through your soul. They are preparing to move against you spiritually, but the movement will backfire. Because what they forgot is, you are already chosen. Your name was written in protection long before they tried to erase it. Type Amen to get blessing 727. They will soon panic. The person who was being used against you will begin to realize they're not well. They'll ask for help, maybe not directly from you, but from someone near. That's the beginning of their return to light. But only if you don't fall into their trap first. You will have a chance to confront them. But that confrontation must be done with calmness and clarity, not anger. Your words, when spoken in peace, will break the remaining control of the magic. Do not cry for their betrayal. Cry for the freedom your soul is about to gain. A powerful shift is coming, and the skies above have already moved to support your next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 144. This is the moment where the spell loses its hold. The liar will be revealed. The shadow will disappear. And your blessings will begin flowing again. In just a few days, a message will come to you. It may seem like an accident or even gossip, but it will unlock the final truth you've been sensing. The woman who cast the spell is about to lose everything she tried to steal. And the person she used will begin crying in regret. Let them. It is not your duty to heal those who almost destroyed you. Archangel Michael says, walk forward, don't look back. They tried to twist your path, but your spirit was too strong. And now, you are being crowned in spiritual glory. Their magic failed. Your light survived. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You may begin noticing that things start aligning in your favor soon, unexpected money, strange coincidences, silent enemies falling away. This is not luck. This is the reward for your endurance. You will feel it when you wake up one morning and realize that the heaviness is gone. The air will feel different. The room will feel lighter. And your intuition will be louder than ever before. Someone may try to return to you with an apology. Be cautious. Forgiveness is divine, but access must still be earned. You are now stepping into a season where no betrayal will succeed. All curses are broken. All chains are shattered. Type Amen to get blessing 111. You've endured spiritual storms that no one knew about. Nights where your heart broke without explanation. Moments where you felt someone pulling your energy but couldn't understand how. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The shift will begin subtly. Doors that once remained closed to you will begin to open without effort. People who once overlooked you will suddenly speak your name in rooms you've never entered. The energy that was once blocked is being cleared by a divine sweep across your path. The spell that affected the one you trusted is unraveling strand by strand. What was once hidden in silence is now coming to light in conversations, dreams, and sudden revelations. Type Amen to get blessing 666. This person under the influence will have a moment of clarity soon. They will realize how far they drifted from their original self. And they'll see the look in your eyes, the pain, the disappointment, the confusion, and that look will haunt them. They won't be able to sleep. They'll replay the moments when they doubted you, twisted stories, or handed over information to your enemy. But by then, the damage will be done and your transformation already started. You are not who you were at the beginning of this betrayal. You are spiritually wiser. Your discernment is sharper than ever. Archangel Michael says, this was not meant to break you but to sharpen your inner sight. You have been anointed with spiritual vision that now sees beyond smiles and hears beyond words. What used to confuse you now becomes crystal clear in seconds. Type Amen to get blessing 114. This person may try to cover their tracks. They may pretend like nothing happened. But deep inside, they know, you saw it, you felt it, and your angels confirmed it. Every time they glance at you now, shame will fill their heart. Their spirit will wrestle with guilt. And every spell that connected them to darkness will now backfire with spiritual consequences. The woman who cast the spell will face divine correction. Her hands will grow spiritually heavy. Her own relationships will begin to fall apart, and she will see what happens when you touch the chosen. You didn't even need revenge. Divine justice is already in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 303. There will be a night, very soon, where the betrayer will cry deeply, but not in front of anyone. It will be alone, in silence, in regret. Because they will feel the presence of what they've lost, your trust, your warmth, your loyalty. You were not just a friend to them. You were a protector, a safe place, a light. But darkness tricked them into believing lies. They will want to return, but the door may no longer be open the same way. Not because of cruelty, but because your elevation will demand peace, not apology. You are not obligated to explain your distance. You are allowed to heal in private. Type Amen to get blessing 585. A wave of divine restoration is coming over you. You'll feel it when your name is brought up in new opportunities. You'll see it when old enemies begin to suffer without you lifting a finger. This isn't karma, it's divine order restoring what was tampered with. The betrayal tried to bury you spiritually, but instead it planted you in power. The same people who tried to poison your reputation will now witness your growth. They will not understand how you're still rising. But they will feel the energy shift. And that shift will silence every whisper that spoke against you. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Let your silence be your protection now. Speak less, observe more. Your new strength lies in not reacting to drama designed to pull you back into the old trap. This person, once trusted, is no longer who they were, but that is no longer your battle. Release them without bitterness. Love them from a safe distance if needed. The spell may have altered them, but it could not alter your divine calling. That's why your dreams have become stronger lately. That's why your instincts are sharp and your senses awakened. Archangel Michael says, you were not made to crumble under curses. You were made to rise beyond them, with fire in your spirit and wisdom in your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 828. And now comes the blessing. The moment where pain transforms into clarity. You'll begin attracting new connections, people who see you for who you truly are. You'll be offered something soon, an opportunity, a gift, or role, that proves your elevation is happening in real time. And the one who betrayed you will hear about it. That will be their lesson. They'll remember what they lost. They'll remember the prayers you once said for them. They'll remember your loyalty, and they'll feel the sting of their decisions. But you? You'll be too blessed to be bothered. Type Amen to get blessing 484. Don't return to what broke you. You don't need to justify your distance to anyone. What they did in shadows has been exposed under divine light. Soon you will hear that they're facing spiritual disturbances. Their dreams will reveal you. Their body will ache with unrest. That is not your burden to fix. What was sent to break you has broken them instead. What was whispered against you now crumbles under truth. You survived what others couldn't have handled. You didn't just survive, you transformed. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You will feel lighter. You'll laugh again with depth. And your glow will return stronger than ever before. They will watch you rise. And in that rise, you will find the peace they once tried to steal. You don't need to look back anymore. You are stepping into a space where only truth, light, and protection can enter. What betrayed you was never meant to stay. It was only a test. And you passed. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The test wasn't to see how much you could endure. It was to prove how deeply you are protected when evil sets its eyes on your destiny. And now, everyone involved in this betrayal is going to witness something they never expected, your divine restoration. You will shine brighter after this. Not just because of what you learned, but because of the blessings that were delayed are finally being released. Your ancestors have moved in your favor, and no spell can block what's already ordained for you. The spiritual system is resetting everything. Timelines are aligning. Hidden rewards that were once diverted by black magic are now returning with interest. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Very soon, the same person who was manipulated will reach out, even if they don't admit what happened. They may ask vague questions or try to test the waters, pretending to care again. Don't be fooled by their confusion. They are still fighting the residue of spiritual chains. They need to heal. But your healing cannot come at the cost of being reattached to the very soul that was used against you. The woman behind the spell is losing power rapidly. She is spiritually bleeding, and her rituals are falling apart. What she buried with your name on it will be uncovered, either in the physical or in dreams. And when it is, a loud release will echo in the spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 474. You will begin waking up differently. No heaviness. No invisible pressure. The air will feel easier to breathe. You'll start seeing signs that your energy is now guarded like never before: feathers, flickering lights, repeated numbers, random blessings. All are signs of divine recalibration. Everything the enemy used to silence you is now being reversed and turned into celebration. You will not need to explain yourself to those who doubted you during the betrayal. Because your elevation will speak louder than any defense ever could. You'll walk into rooms where they once whispered about you, and now they'll rise when you enter. Type Amen to get blessing 616. That is divine justice. The pain you experienced was not punishment. It was purification. And now your spiritual gate is surrounded by fire no dark force can cross. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Let them stay stuck in circles of deception. You, on the other hand, are rising in silence, power, and clarity. Their spell was supposed to turn your closest against you, but instead, it awakened the divine army behind you. Archangel Michael says, what they meant for spiritual destruction has become your most powerful testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 858. This is your reward season. You will notice that things you once had to work hard for will now come with ease. Your finances will shift. Your health will improve. Your vision will become stronger. The spiritual blocks are gone. The fog is lifting. And the light inside you will now become visible to those destined to bless you. They tried to cover your light with jealousy, manipulation, and dark rituals, but light cannot be hidden for long. This battle is over. And the victory is fully yours. The one who is under the influence will carry the weight of their choices. You will carry the crown of endurance. Type Amen to get blessing 999. And as you move forward, you will never return to that level of spiritual vulnerability again. Because now, you've seen what lies beneath the surface of fake smiles and empty words. You've seen how people can be spiritually used without even realizing it. But more importantly, you've seen how protected you truly are. No spell, no ritual, no betrayal can overpower what's meant for your soul. This pain birthed your next level. This exposure gave you back your power. This storm anointed your next chapter. You are walking into abundance with nothing holding you back.